missed it, here's some of the best bits from Jase and Lauren while we're on break.
Jase, I mentioned before the break that I've got to offer you a big pat on the back. I'll explain why, because...
You don't have to. I'll just take that. Let's play a song.
Let's move on. I mean, Lauren and I tease you a lot about being a busy parent and the rigours of parenting. But what
Would you say the rigours or the carry-on?
Well, a bit of both. But what I experienced the other night, I was quite thrown by it. So to set the scene, my beautiful sister Casey turned 38 the other night. We went out for a family dinner to Rococo. It was bustling, right? It always is.
Busy there.
Very, very busy. And because it's Casey's birthday, the kids came along. Of course they did. We had a nice 6 o'clock sitting. Italian restaurant, kids, family.
How old are Casey's kids? They're so
birthday,
cute.
1.5 and 3.5. Ollie and Leo.
6 p.m. is Black Hawk
Just
Down
chill,
hour.
dude.
Isn't it just?
You weren't there. No
But
need
these
to panic.
days,
He's already angry about it.
there are sort of mechanisms to sort of keep them occupied. And in this instance, they've bought these. They're sort of iPads, but they're like television iPads that sort of sit on the table. Do you know the ones?
What do you mean?
They're
Like
sort of
it folds up?
Yeah, it's like a sort of stand, but it looks like a mini television.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the iPads are on. Oh, the iPad isn't just on. I was sitting next to one of the boys. I have to watch the iPad with him because he wants to narrate every second of the TV show he's watching, right?
That's annoying.
That's annoyance number one. Annoyance number two, their kids' bolognese gnocchi comes.
Yum.
Do they bring it out first? Because I love a restaurant.
It's
that
out
brings out the
first.
kids' meals straight away.
I also like it when they let the adults order off the kids' menu
So do I.
because I love a chicken nugget and a chip.
Me too.
Yeah, a nug. It came out about 5 minutes before our
Yep.
mains.
Right.
So there
That's
was
good.
a little bit of overlap, but herein lies the problem. As they're watching and very preoccupied by the little mini television in front of us, the gnocchi comes. They're hungry. Oh, they can't feed themselves, can they? The old servant over here has to feed the child.
How old are kids when they start feeding themselves?
It depends. Plus, then even when
What
they're
do you
older,
mean it depends?
hey, can you cut
Surely
that bit off? The other day I had to cut bloody fat off a steak and...
Oh, I'm 37 and I sometimes say, Paul, I don't want the fat on the steak.
Yeah.
Cut it off.
Leo is 3.5 years of age.
Yeah.
Should he be feeding
Watching
himself?
telly at the dinner table while Uncle Clint is hand feeding him.
But do you know why? Purely so your sister can actually have a moment where she gets to celebrate her birthday.
No,
like,
she
I know,
was feeding the 1.5-year-old.
right, but you know what I mean? Like,
Happy
but getting out iPads and
Where's
stuff
the rest
in a
of your
restaurant,
85 siblings?
like, you know, for her it would have just been because Lou and I'll be honest, I've had a pretty tough week, and you know, I was a stroppy bloke walking around here on Wednesday, and I was all down and because juggling everything, and she would have been like, I just want to go out for dinner for my birthday.
Just
Like,
give me
let's do this.
something to myself.
And you just try and do everything you can. But like we had a moment, we're at the pub last Sunday catching up with a friend of ours, and Archie's running around everywhere, and I looked at Lou and went, I'm just taking him home. And you just feel defeated. You're just
Yeah.
like, why did we even bother leaving the house?
There are so many layers.
It's so hard, mate.
and then,
What about
and then
the
one of the
amount
children.
of stuff they have
Lauren,
to bring?
then they decided it's time to colour in. Let's colour in. Let's push the iPad aside and the gnocchi. Let's start colouring in.
Did you eat the kids'
oh,
gnocchi?
my meal's going cold. Forget about me.
Tough out there, isn't it?
Oh, parents.
Are we giving
You
are we
deserve-
giving a round of applause
Parents
to
need a round of applause.
Oh.
Right now. Well done,
Bravo, Jase. Bravo.
you know what? All piss take aside, that is just nice
I'm
to
not
hear. Yeah,
taking
we
the
are.
piss.
Yeah.
We're acknowledging
I
it.
got a rude awakening.
Oh, mate.
I have enough trouble feeding my own
I was
mouth.
going to say I've been for dinner with you before where I've had to feed you, Clint.
If only I realised after the first one. But no, 3 kids.
You went back for more again and again and
Having
again.
dinner tonight with my 2 best friends, Gemma and Dale, and their 3 kids. Should I cancel?
Oh, Gemma and Dale aren't going. You're just going to get there and there'll be 3 kids waiting at the restaurant for Auntie Lauren.
Once you guys have finished eating dinner, what do you plonk on the television,
I go to
generally
bed
speaking?
after
You go to bed at...
I'm still binging Below Deck.
still?
Now, I was onto this first. Like,
Yeah.
I know everyone's just jumped on the
Cool
Below.
guy.
I've been Below Deck for 10 years.
Yeah, I tried. I just couldn't handle the bogans. They're too feral for me. It
Yeah,
makes
they
me
are.
uncomfortable.
It's a great show. It's
They
basically a
just get-
reality show filmed on super yachts.
But they just get wildly drunk and behave like buffoons.
Oh, yeah, where if it was us on there, it'd be like a nice sit-down
That's
gourmet
just
meal.
the
yeah.
staff.
Yeah, especially us.
Yeah.
No, I can only watch rom-coms and easy to watch things at nighttime.
Just to
because,
settle you.
Yeah.
Lauren got us into this bloody jail show too.
What's
Unlocked.
the jail show?
Oh my god, Unlocked! It's on Netflix
Premise?
now. It's a true series about this prison warden in America who decided to unlock the doors in this prison in a certain. It's not called a ward. That's a hospital. What do you call it?
Cell block.
Cell block. So their doors are open 24 hours a day and they've got to run like a community in there because he's trying to say the prison system in America isn't working because these people
broken.
are normally confined 23 hours a day and then they get back out into society and
crazy.
they're even
It's
more
like-
cooked. So it's trying to make them actually manage relationships and things better.
And rehabilitation to get them back into society. At the moment, it's like 75% reoffend and are back in jail inside the first 5 years of
And
getting out.
these guys were locked up 23 hours a day with 1 hour of freedom a day.
Put it
And
on
now
the
they're
list.
out.
Put it on the
Anyway,
list.
it's really good and I was so into it. I was obsessed with it.
I agree,
And I
Margaret.
sort of started to like some of the prisoners.
Oh.
Hang on.
Like I didn't have the hots for them, but I was quite interested in them. I found the whole thing very sad. There's some bad people in there, but there's some
Hey,
people that have done
You-
bad. Yeah,
do you
anyway.
like a bad boy?
You got the horn for some
No, I
prisoners.
don't. I don't want any. I don't want to have anything to do with them.
Do you want to lock them up 23 hours a day?
No.
Right.
Should write to one of them.
Okay, this has taken a turn.
Hey, sorry.
I
Okay.
don't want a prison
usu-
pen pal. no.
Usually I will settle in after dinner with an episode of MasterChef, right?
Right, yes.
So that's my go-to usually. But
That's after you've watched Tipping Point.
so many people have been telling me to watch a certain show and I'm like, I just need to do it. I need to sit down, watch a few episodes.
Saltburn.
Not Saltburn. It's this.
You say this woman's stalking you.
Yeah, like 6 months maybe.
Why'd it take you so long to report it?
I think she needs help. She comes to my work, my house. She sends me emails like all the time.
Got really manly hands, haven't you? Chiseled jawline. Should we run away together? So you're a comedian?
Sort of.
It's not going well.
So is that a question?
Somebody hurt you, didn't they? Who was it?
Martha, can you let go of my hand now, please? Martha, please let go.
Sounds boring.
Martha.
It's Baby Reindeer, right?
Oh,
What is baby-
everyone
what
is
is-
talking about Baby Reindeer. I'm too scared to watch it.
I don't get the accents. Remember when the
Oh my
bodyguard
God,
bodyguard was huge with the British accent? I couldn't understand if he was saying mum or ma'am.
You are so,
So it
uncultured. Hang on,
basically-
can we just have a minute for him not understanding an English accent?
It was always like, mum, ma'am. I'm like, why are you calling your sergeant mum?
Mate, do you have a passport?
Yeah,
Have you ever left the country?
I went to Brisbane once.
I mean, that sums it up.
So that follows, it basically is all about a Scottish comedian, Richard Gadd, and how his life starts to unravel due to the emergence of a stalker, a
Right.
crazed stalker. Right?
Is this
It
fictional
is
or real?
It is bloody.
No, it's a drama.
It is so freaky. It is freaky,
I've heard.
tiki. This woman's just everywhere, right? So
Following him.
I watched a couple of episodes.
Is it as scary as expected? Because my friend said to me, don't watch it on your own because you won't cope.
I watched it on my own. Anyway,
Oh God,
Oh,
you
it's a
two.
true story, someone just said.
true story. Absolutely true. Absolutely
Oh,
true.
no, I definitely don't watch it now.
It's
No,
very
'cause you're
good,
not
very
great
strong.
with that sort of stuff.
No.
Yeah.
No, I can watch like the Golden Girls at night before
Yeah,
bed and that's
when
about
I've
it.
been in traffic with you, and if a car turns left behind us, you're like, they're following us. I'm like, no, they're just going left, like we are.
I brushed my teeth, popped myself into bed. Good night to the dog. Night, Pep. See you in the morning. Tucked myself up in the doona, feeling very snug. Fell asleep. I woke up at 11 o'clock.
You woke
I
up
was
screaming like that?
yelling, because I could
you have a nightmare?
see next to my bed. I could see her.
The woman?
She was there,
No.
next to me in bed. I'm yelling at the top of my lungs.
Of excitement because
I'm
there was a
gra-
woman in your room.
I'm trying to.
No, that's why he was
I'm trying to
scared.
push her away.
Not
This
used
is
to
out
it.
of the norm.
It was so vivid, and
actually
my
thought she was there?
screams were so loud.
Really?
It was one of the most harrowing experiences.
So when it,
Was it a proper night terror?
It was a night terror.
yeah,
they're
Like
awful.
full night terror.
it happens with our 2-year-old.
After watching Baby Reindeer.
I had to go and check.
I hope you're not showing your
No, the
2-year-old Baby
2-year-old's
Reindeer.
not watching Baby Reindeer.
He's watching Bambi.
I mean the night terrors.
Oh, yeah, I get night terror sometimes.
I had to go and check the pantry, the cupboards.
Oh, did you do the full? I remember doing that as a kid.
I was convinced this woman was still there.
And then you realise, no girl in my room. Things are back to normal. Lot going on at my place at the moment.
You had visitors on the weekend.
Also, just a quick little shout out to my son Felix. He's going in for surgery today to get some teeth taken out.
Good luck, Felix.
Love you, buddy. I will be there.
You're very brave.
I will be there eating ice cream with you this afternoon.
No,
'cause-
it's not your excuse to eat jelly and ice cream.
Excuse me.
That is for patients only.
I am a support person.
Like a support dog. We'll put you in a harness and walk you in. Well, support dogs here.
I will not be walked
To
into
eat
the
scraps.
not be walked into the hospital in a harness. However, if it means I get free ice cream, I will wear the harness.
If I get treats, I'll wear the leash. Good luck, Felix. You're very brave.
I do have my nieces staying with me at the moment, 21 and 19.
Gorgeous girls. They came in last week.
Yeah, they're great. They're great. They're great.
How long are they staying for?
They leave today.
Shame.
But it has been really nice having them here, and they've been a great help with the kids and all that. Took them to South Melbourne markets.
Are these Letitia's daughters?
They are indeed. Yep. My parents went through an urban stage. I've got 3 older sisters, Michelle, Ray Lee. And then they hit the urban stage and called their mum Letitia.
Just love it.
But look, we've
It's
done
so rogue.
We've-
How do you go from Letitia to Jason?
Ray Lee, Michelle, Jason, Letitia. Get
She
in
must
here.
have been the favourite. Did she come out of the womb like dancing or something? Or like
yeah.
with the
Yeah.
bit
To
attitude?
single ladies. Just,
Yeah, I love her. Great.
But anyway, yeah, we've done a heap of stuff, all the touristy stuff. Took them to Hijinks Hotel at Chadstone. That was a lot
What's
of
the
fun.
Hijinks Hotel?
Oh, it's great. It's like it's.
Oh, is that the games parlour?
Yeah, it's like no. It's like escape rooms, but they're more challenge rooms. It's really cool.
Don't you hate that stuff? Don't say it. Don't try and be the cool one.
No. I'm
you
cool.
hate that stuff.
No, I'm cool. I loved it.
Did you?
Not really. There was a lot of moving around, and I was sweating by the end.
Yeah, you're not good at challenges, like mind twisters. That wouldn't be good for you.
Anyway, on Saturday night, they went to a 21st.
Party. 21st. Best year of my life.
They went out all afternoon, went to the 21st. They end up coming back to our place.
Quick
yeah.
question. What did they wear? Now, don't get weird and creepy. I know they're your nieces. But like,
No, it's just like-
going to 21st these days, there's a lot of skin, a lot of cutouts, a lot of skin.
No,
showing.
I was impressed.
Did you say, girls, are you going to get cold?
Yeah, no, I did. When they were leaving, I'm like, oh, you're going to Captain Baxter first. It's going to be quite windy. Wear a jacket.
Take your jacket, girls.
Now, it was about 10 o'clock. I'm sitting on the couch at home, pretty much melting
They
into the
went
couch.
out at 10
No.
o'clock. Oh, they'd been to the party.
They were coming home. So it was about 9:30, coming up to 10, and they sent a text saying, hey, Uncle Jay, we're heading home now.
That's early.
Would you come to a cocktail bar and have a drink with us?
I'm going to need to see the text to believe that because all of last week you were pushing that you were going to go out with
I
them.
swear to God.
And it was going to be your request.
And I said to my wife, Lou, I'm not going. It's 9:45.
But it's Letitia's daughters.
I'm not going out now. And my wife was like, babe, how often do you have your nieces here? How cool would it be for them to go and have a drink?
Probably not that cool. Have they met you?
Shut up. So dressed up, put on that new coat I bought.
Oh, very dapper.
Yeah.
Where were you going?
Hawker Bar
Dressed
in
like
Hyatt.
that. Oh, was it fancy?
Yeah, it's a cool little cocktail bar.
Did you have your R.M. Williams on?
Yes.
Did you? Oh, my God, he put on his best outfit.
I
you
rocked up.
But I can picture it already. You had your R.M. Williams, a dark navy jean, a white shirt, and your new trench coat.
And I sent a photo of my
Did you
niece.
straighten your hair?
Wait for it. I sent a photo of my nieces and I at the bar to their mum,
Letitia.
and her reply was, they look like they got a photo with the bouncer.
Show me. I need to see the picture.
And then to make things worse,
Did you have your collar popped on your trench?
no,
Thank God.
I noticed a couple of people looking at us. And then I was wandering to the bathroom. This is about 10:20. And just before I get to the toilet, this young guy, who would have been, I don't know, early 30s, grabs me and goes, hey, Jase. And I'm like, oh, hi.
Oh,
how
was
you
he
going?
a fan?
And he goes,
Was he a fan of
he
Jason
goes,
Hawkins?
no, he goes, I'm a fan of the show. Stuff what Lauren and Clint say, you've still got it. And
Ah, how very dare.
and you're tuning too. Yes, brother. And I looked at him
He
and
thought
said,
you were
they're
out.
my nieces.
He thought you had a bird on each wing. Did you roll with it?
No.
Why didn't you leave the dream alive?
I was ropeable. I'm
Let
like,
the
they're my
dream live.
nieces. Get your eyes off them, you prick.
He didn't have his eyes on them. He thought they were yours. No, it would have been worse for them than it was for you. I'll give you that hot tip.
Jason Lauren. Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.